Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new girl, not every day. Let me parentheses that bitch. Sometimes I need my good mental health days, bitch. But other than that, yes, mainly every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd be super grateful. Grab a snack and a drink because we got to talk about Miss Britney motherfucking Spears, okay? And her time on the X Factor. So this is something that when I saw this, I was just like, what? Girl, what? Okay, so you're probably wondering, like, girl, what are you talking about? Well, let me explain. Linda. Okay? Damn. A bitch can't have a thought. Here's the thing. When I want to talk and I want to say stuff, right, I like my brain goes somewhere else and I'm like, girl, what's happening, right? So I get distracted. But sometimes people are like, oh, can you, like, extrapolate better? I don't even know if that's a fucking... Hey, Google, is extrapolate a word? Google hates me. Okay, so this is from an X Factor, I guess documentary. It says the following. Shout out to Britney Stan. It says, Britney's fellow X Factor judge is speaking out about her being forced to take medication against her will. He says it's not fair and it's not right and it should never have happened, okay? So this is the video that I'm talking about right now. All right, let's watch it together. Hang on. Girl, where is it? Hang on. Girl, can you see? Okay.
It's gonna be so much fun and so different from anything I've ever done.
The X Factor was the biggest pop show in the world. You know what? Britney is the best option for me. She just tells it like it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure her agents, her management, and her father talked her into doing this. So this is an easy gig. You just sit there and you smile and you get all this money.
It says, in a now deleted Instagram post, Britney claimed her father, Jamie, forced her to work during this period.
They literally killed me. My family threw me away. My dad literally, I was a machine. I was a fucking machine.
And what's your music of choice? What genre do you like?
After her struggles, it was a lot of work for her because it takes over your life. And you're going from city to hotel to cars. It's grueling for anybody. Do you think you have what it takes to be a global superstar?
Yes.
Do you believe in yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
She's checked out.
I think she's just tired. Tired of the whole thing. Tired of performing. I think she's tired being Britney Spears.
Totally. I agree.
That she was being given medication that she hated. She talked about being on lithium and the fact that she didn't have the ability to stop that.
You can go mentally impaired if you take too much, if you stay on it longer than 5 months. But he put me on that and I felt drunk.
It says, I literally feel all sick medicine in my stomach. I think he's trying to kill me. I swear to God, I do.
She was just kind of there. She was kind of just staring ahead. I noticed then after maybe every 5 auditions, her energy level would go down. So they would kind of take her out and we'd have to wait for Britney. When I hear now all the stories that Britney has said about her team and giving her medication, I'm thinking that's why she was so strange or odd. I mean, it's crazy that she wasn't in control of this. It was like she was robotic or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right and it's not fair. It should never happen again.
Nope.
I believe that the scale of abuse, trauma, exploitation inflicted on Britney Spears is staggering. I'm astonished about the medications that she was given. That to me is absolutely criminal.
Asshole, disgusting piece of shit monster. Okay, so I have to tell you, let me go back. Let's go back to the beginning. Shout out Hillary. I remember when it was first announced that Britney was going to do the X Factor, I was actually in where was I? I think I was, well, I don't remember exactly where I was. I think I was in Colombia. And, oh no, maybe, I don't remember. But I remember feeling instant feeling of nervousness for her because I'd seen the interview she's done with Femme Fatale, with the circus era, and I thought, wow, I mean, the X Factor is live, right? It's a lot of pressure. It's one of the most popular shows, and I felt like an instant like wave of nervousness for her. Then when they went to the upfronts, and let me see if I can find a picture while I talk. When they went to the upfronts, people were pointing out that she looked miserable. Britney X Factor upfronts. I think that's what it was. I know that they drove her like in a little car. Oh yeah, it says here upfronts 2012, Britney Spears and Demi Lovato officially joined the X Factor. So they had to do like some pictures for it, and people noticed that Britney's fingers were like bleeding, like because I guess she was biting her nails. This was in the X Factor upfronts, and I will never forget. There's a video of her. If I find it, I'll show it. But there's a video of her. Here. There's a video of her in a golf cart, and when she saw that there was really nobody filming or anything, her face just totally changed. This was like, so that's the upfront, and people are pointing out the bloody nail. And then when everything started, I was just like, this is just not. Then they did like the promo. They went on Ellen, and the thing is, these shows, right? You have to have a huge like personality. You have to be like on it, right? And I really do believe, obviously, for $15 million, her team, her family, in my opinion, forced her. You know, that's my opinion. I really do feel, looking back now at everything we know, I do believe she was incredibly forced to do this, and $15 million for a check is a huge deal. But Britney, it is so obvious she did not enjoy it. I know they went on Ellen, and I think they maybe did one more talk show, but in the talk shows, she just looked, like the man said, very robotic, very much like, you know, we all know her smile and stuff. And it's a mixture of everything. It's a mixture, in my opinion, of fear, of not doing what you are told. It is a mixture of, obviously, medication, and it is a mixture of just hating your life. And I think that is what took Britney's personality away. And Britney's personality prior to all of this was huge. Britney could light up any interview. Britney could, even though, you know, she maybe was tired or whatever, she had a personality. This thing that was forced upon her completely, like she said, killed her. And yeah, so when the X Factor came on, I just remember her being like the quiet one, making faces. They even made like a collage of all the faces that she made throughout the season and the season finale, and you know, just like a little video of her doing all of her faces. And what he said, that every 5 minutes or after every 5 auditions, she was, you know, escorted out because her energy levels would drop. Of course, I mean, not only fear, again, being medicated, all of this. I will never forget, there's a lot of videos, you guys can probably find them, but there's a lot of fan videos that they took in the arena while they were filming the X Factor. And there's just a lot of videos like of behind the scenes of, you know, there's Britney's team is always close to her. She would always get escorted out. There's a video that I actually have not been able to find for a very long time, but there was a video of her coming into one of the auditions and, or, you know, to the arena part, and a lot of people are like screaming for Britney and wanting her to stop and take pictures. And this man, you know, just one part of her team grabs her and she makes a face, but literally like just like lets him, you know what I mean? Sort of like gives up kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, there's so much, and I'll never forget watching like the live episodes and just always being so nervous for Britney. And, you know, don't get me wrong, Britney had a good comebacks here and there, and Britney sometimes did look very, you know, like her competitive side came out. But all in all, I think maybe it was just a terrible time, especially knowing that she was forced by her father to do this. So, allegedly, in my opinion, just kind of, you know, which I know it's not alleged, but I'm saying it alleged because, you know, you want to take care. But yeah, you know, it's really refreshing to see people who have worked with her to come out and say these things, because obviously, you know, back then we all knew she was in a conservatorship, but we didn't know the details, especially after listening to Britney in the court, her own voice for the first time. It was so groundbreaking, and it was like, damn, you know what I mean? So I really do think what he says is true. I think what he said, that she is tired of being Britney Spears, I completely agree. I really do think Britney is tired of being Britney Spears, and because the fun was taken out of it, the will to do it, you know, she didn't choose to be Britney Spears anymore. It was forced upon her. So it was so nice for him to say something. And I really do think that more people should come out and say something, because we don't know a lot that happened behind the scenes from 2008 to, you know, a year ago when the conservatorship was done. So hopefully more people come out and talk. But, you know, I think that when something is your passion, and when something is something you love, and you are forced to do it, and your love for it completely dies, right? This is not comparable, but it's sort of like all those people who say, oh, this was my favorite type of restaurant or fast food place, and then I worked there. Now I can't eat it again because I was forced to do it. I was forced to eat it, or I was forced to smell it all day, every day. I know it's not comparable, but, you know, it's just something so dumb to compare. But, you know, it is crazy, honestly, everything that happened. And I just remember with my then boyfriend, now husband, Jax, what are you doing? Looking at, watching the X Factor, the live episodes, and just always being so nervous about Britney being live. I would always be very nervous, and I would always be very scared for her, because I just knew, and you could tell in her face, that she was so incredibly miserable. She was so incredibly miserable. She looked very, very miserable. And I think she loved the idea of working with children, and she loved the idea of hearing music, because I know she got up and danced to Ice Ice Baby and stuff. But I think just being forced and being medicated and being threatened, I think that just honestly, like she said herself, killed her. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and all my socials are down below if you want to say hi, and I love you guys so much. Mwah.